watching KGUN-9 on your side. News at 10.
Boy or a girl? It's a big question for any expectant parent, but now fewer parents are leaving it to fate. With advances in medicine, more parents are choosing their baby's gender. Not on Your Side's Tammy Vo tells us about what some view as a controversial procedure.
Truth is, there are some things in life that we just can't control. One of them, whether you're born a boy or a girl. Take it from my family, we ended up with 4 girls. But what if you could choose the sex of your baby? A medical marvel or interfering with fate?
It's a typical day at the Lieber home in Tucson. Boys here, there, boys everywhere.
He beat me.
Mom and Dad never expected to end up with 4 boys.
We had the one boy, we had Mark, and then I was really disappointed with Eric. I mean, I had a boy, I was supposed to have the girl. The other ones I just laughed.
After some point,
yeah,
you know,
another boy, fine.
Mark, Eric, Scott, and Todd. But it didn't end there.
Uncle Scott.
The Liebers have 6 grandsons and another on the way.
What is it with the Lieber boys and the boy genes?
I don't know. That's my fault. Strong Y chromosomes.
Yes, very strong.
Yeah.
Back in the day, no ultrasounds and definitely no way to choose boy or girl.
You took what you got.
Times have changed.
Mind-boggling, really.
Welcome to the Troche Fertility Center in Glendale, Arizona. The outside, pretty basic. On the inside, you could call this lab a woman's womb replicated. The lights, the temperature, the air, just perfect. In her hands, more than just a petri dish, it's someone's child. Dr. Vladimir Troche is a reproductive endocrinologist and helps couples get the baby they want.
How is it that you're physically able to make them have a boy or a girl?
Over the decades, they're having a lot of ways to do gender selection.
There are dozens of books suggesting how to do it, when to do it. Eat chocolate for a girl, red meat for a boy. Expect a 50-50 chance, says the doctor, simply based on chance. But if you want to be 99.9% sure, pre-implantation genetic screening.
That's where you actually check the sex of embryos. But it's much more involved. It's certainly most expensive, but it's the most effective.
Here's how it works. As many as 20 of the mother's eggs are extracted and fertilized in this lab. 3 days later, a single cell is extracted to find out if it's a boy or a girl. Then those eggs are implanted into the mother's womb. Some eggs can be lost along the way.
What happens to the embryos that don't make the cut because, you know, they're the wrong sex? What do you do with those?
Usually we talk to the couple about them, and ultimately the embryos are not ours, or theirs. So we usually suggest that if they have embryos of good quality, that they consider freezing them.
To save them for later, or parents can donate them to another couple, or choose to get rid of them altogether. Is it unethical?
I think that, you know, this is a free country and people are entitled to have their own opinions.
Here's what John Tabor has to say about gender selection.
Yeah, I'm completely against it.
He runs the Crisis Pregnancy Center, a place where life is sacred. He believes discarding healthy embryos is murder.
The Bible describes murder as taking innocent life, and what could be more innocent? I don't think that we have the right to tell the Creator what to create.
Some people might argue, you know, God obviously gave us the technology to do gender selection. He put us in a country where we have the right to make that decision. Why then, how can that be wrong? What would you say to that?
Well, you know, we live in a sinful world. We can do all kinds of things. We can go out and do all kinds of terrible stuff. That doesn't make it right.
Right or wrong, it doesn't faze the Liebers. For Eric, growing up with 3 brothers,
I mean, it was awesome. Yeah, I loved it.
This family wouldn't have it any other way. Tammy Vo, KGUN-9 on your side.
Now, this process, as was mentioned, can be expensive. For the method with the 99% accuracy, it costs about $20,000. For $4,000, you can turn to a procedure called microsort. It has a 90% accuracy rate if you want a girl, a 75% rate if you want a boy. Dr. Trochet makes a point that he will not do the procedure for a couple's first baby. He will only do it if a family wants to try to balance their boys with girls. Stay with us. We're back with the weather right after this.